Naomi, hold on. You're running 7th, Gareth. Well done. So just managed to land in London. Naomi's got her snacks. On his way to get his number from the XL.
We got on the wrong train.
Yeah, got on the wrong train because Gareth were following Google Maps and messed up, but don't worry about it. We're Yorkshire folk.
We have to swim over this water.
Yeah, in a big city. But yeah, just about to get his number, so I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Emergency stop under flat.
When you get on 2, you come off at Canning Town, then you've got to get on PLR, Docklands Light Railway.
What have you got, Naomi? Just picked his number up, walking around the expo. Really,
looking for freebies.
Yeah, looking for freebies. Really busy. But my number's 1997. But by the time you've seen this, I'll have finished marathon anyway. Naomi's number is
1644.
1644. But by the time you've seen this, she'll have finished marathon anyway. So yeah, just walking around Expo. It's not as busy as what I thought. Like, there's actually breathing space. Whereas in Berlin there were no breathing space whatsoever. But yeah, not bad.
Since that day I live in a dream. I live in a dream. Baby, you're my angel. I'll do anything to make you smile. Since that day I live in a dream. I live in a dream.
Oh, like run, like run.
We live in a dream. We live in a dream.
So just done Burgess Park run. Got little bits of snippets of Naomi doing some yoga in the background as a post park run stretch with everyone else. Yeah, so tootled round, got 20 minutes. Set off on the front row, probably shouldn't have done that, but I'd much rather do that than get boxed in and tripping over people. But yeah, feeling quite good. I've done a couple of strides after park run and leg looseners. I'll go through my training week at some stage later today, but we're off to go and get a little bit of breakfast after park run. Hopefully, it looks like there's a little bit of a community cafe knocking around as well. But all in all, good start to Saturday. Feeling good, feeling fresh, and legs have come back to normal. I have done 50 mile by this point in the week, so truly into taper now. Well, I should be anyway, because I'm only a day away. Less than, well, just over 24 hours to the start of the London Marathon.
Really blue eyes.
Yeah.
He behaves when he wants to, but honestly, like people, he sometimes, like one of the reasons I still have to put him on is because if he decides he's going to go for something, nothing I
doesn't
say
come back
or do.
Naomi, what did you spot whilst you were at park run?
A Boston Terrier.
She spotted a Boston Terrier that were apparently called Essie. So she can't come anywhere without dreaming of Bessie. And she has actually brought Monkey as well, Bessie's favourite toy, and deprived Bessie of the monkey treatment this weekend.
Bessie has 3 monkeys.
Bessie has 3 monkeys. She's got a thing for monkeys, and she's took one to her parents. So Bessie has got a monkey apparently. But yeah, Naomi's brought it to cuddle whilst we're asleep. She is 29 years old, really, I promise. You okay there, Naomi?
Yeah, you?
Just got back to the hotel after park run, went to Acosta for some breakfast, and got a bit of a toasty. So now when you say packing everything but the kitchen sink, Naomi has literally packed everything but the kitchen sink. So we've brought a toaster. Obviously she's brought a toaster so that she can have some bagels on marathon morning, and I've also brought my hair clippers so Naomi can cut my hair, and that's what we're going to go and do now. So it does need a bit of a snip, and then we've brought the rest of us as food supplies. So I've got my all important strawberry granola, an athlete's breakfast. So yeah, any marathons taught me that you need to look after yourself and make sure that you stick with what you know and don't have the hotel breakfast, which I did on my first marathon at Milton Keynes. So yeah, going to go and cut my hair so that I'm looking a little bit better for race day tomorrow, and then spend the rest of the day chilling out and looking for an Italian restaurant to eat at tonight as well. We've just tried booking one but it's fully booked. But yeah, see you in a bit. Yeah, so in the hotel room, spent the last couple of hours. Naomi's cut my hair. She padded a little bit because I brought the thinning scissors and not the normal scissors, but I appreciate it. I think she's done a good enough job. She has just said that she's not an hairdresser, but yeah, she's done a good enough job for what I like anyway. Went to test Sainsbury's, in fact, got some pasta for lunch out of the meal deal, a granola bar and some eggs in the 2-egg protein pot. And then came back, put Netflix on the laptop, laid down for a bit and then dropped to sleep. So I've had probably about 45 minutes sleep, might have woke up looking a little bit like a newborn baby, and then decided to film this. So training week, what I've been doing this week in my taper. So by this point, as mentioned, after park run this morning, I'm on 51.1 miles. So Monday kicked off, went out in the morning, ran 7.5 miles with Kai, nice and easy, just turning the legs over, and then in the evening at the Barnsley AC committee meeting at Dorothy Hyman, and ran 5k just before the meeting in a pair of Invincibles. Did a little bit of a faster run in my Invincibles, and I titled it, I can confirm these aren't fast shoes. Yeah, they're definitely not fast shoes. Way too soft. And then Tuesday in the morning, woke up early, went for a 4 mile run with Kai and Ruby. So got out of the house for 6:30 instead of as usual 7:30. Ended up meeting Kai and Ruby obviously at 6:30. Ruby's creeping back from injury, so met her at 6:30, and Kai did the run, got home, got straight back in bed, spent the morning in bed until about 10 o'clock, ended up going into work for about half an hour, and then went back home and just chilled out, did a few bits and pieces, and tried to stay away from the laptop, but obviously couldn't get 100% away from it. And then after that, it was a session in the evening. So the session that we were doing that evening was a warm-up on Broadway, a 2 mile like at marathon pace, which were quite sharp, and it were on the flat bit of Broadway. Did feel quite good. And then after, it was just 5 times 60 seconds strides, reps, off 60 seconds rest with a cool down. Session were about 7.5 miles, so it gave me 12 mile for Wednesday. And then for Tuesday, sorry. Then Wednesday in the morning, nice and easy. Legs didn't feel battered. 5k done, like boxed it off nice and early in the morning. And then in the evening, it was the road league, and I said to Dave Hanks, we'll jog round at 7:30s. Ended up being about 6:40s. Sorry, Dave. Finished in around 33 minutes, and made sure that I bet Hanks on the finish line as well. Didn't do a sprint finish, but definitely bet him. Did it mainly because as we were coming down the hill into the car park, saw Naomi pretty much on his shoulder, and she definitely weren't beating me. She sat smiling now. Definitely weren't beating me, so I had to make sure we gapped her enough. But yeah, nice and easy for Wednesday evening. Did around, I think it was about 8 mile Wednesday evening, so that gave me 11.5 for Wednesday. And then Thursday, so it's really on reduced mileage now. Thursday morning, went out with Kai, just did 7 mile. Nice and steady, nothing too difficult, 7:30 pace, kept the heart rate down. And then Friday, we were coming down to London. So did my usual 7:30 meet with Kai. I just did 5 mile and Kai did 7. And then again kept the heart rate down nice and easy. Went on a route that I quite enjoy actually nowadays, and then travelled down to London when we got home. Set off to London around, it ended up being probably about 10. We did plan for 9, but I was looking around for my brother's GoPro in the house for ages, so yeah, we couldn't find it initially, but we eventually did. So yeah, set off to London about 10, and then landed here probably about 1:30, 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And yeah, that's that. Been the training week. This morning 4 mile at Parkrun. So Parkrun, we're a 1k warm up, half a mile cool down. Finished with a couple of strides as well. Whilst now we were doing some yoga, but I mentioned that this morning. When we came back, went to Costa, spent some time looking for an Italian restaurant. Found out that Italian restaurants are fully booked, which probably should have known that in hindsight. So what we've decided to do this evening is Uber Eats it. So we're going to have a Uber Eats Italian takeaway because everywhere in London's selling pasta anyway. So nice and easy. It means we don't have to walk far to go and get some food or some snap later this evening, which probably works in our favour really. If anything, from doing London Marathon before, or any marathon for that matter, done 30 plus of these now, teaches you is don't do too much the day before. So that's why I'm filming this, sat from the hotel bedroom. I did think about let's go out and find somewhere magnificent and beautiful to film it, but this is real and this is what happens. So chilling out in the hotel, day before a marathon, and not really going to be travelling far or doing much, just to preserve the legs and chill out and lay down. Anything better, we'd book like a spa day before and really chill out. I think Naomi would appreciate that. But yeah, currently she's stretching on the bedroom floor in the corner. So yeah, that's the beauty of a marathon running. So yeah, I'll catch up with you later. Be on the way to the start line probably tomorrow, and film all the bits of the London Marathon that I can. When I did start doing this, as long as it doesn't become a distraction, I'm happy with it. So yeah, just filming whenever I can tomorrow. But other than that, I'm gonna probably carry on laying down, probably have another nap, and make sure I'm hydrating enough as well, and having enough water, because notoriously I don't have enough water. Do need to do my kit layer as well, and get all my kit ready for tomorrow. I do know I've brought it all, but just make sure that it's prepared just for me to chuck on in the morning, and definitely make use of the baggage service that London provide, and any other marathon or race or long distance event that you attend, chucking the bags on the bus. So yeah, catch you in a bit. Just taking a break from pinning my number on my vest because I actually got bored. But we'll just join Naomi as she's writing her little itinerary and doing her own little
I've lost my pen.
kit lay on the floor. She has just had the pen in her hands and she's lost it already. But yeah, championship start for us both tomorrow. So Naomi's not used to having two numbers on the vest, and she said to me earlier, I've never done a race with two numbers on my vest, but she actually has. She did one at the track, and she's done a few at the track actually. But yeah, they do say in marathons as well, never wear new stuff. And because I'm so well prepared, when Alpha Flies were cheap on Black Friday, I have still got a brand new pair of Alpha Fly V1s. So got the rubber, you can still see it's never actually touched a surface on the bottom of these. So still got them, gonna wear them tomorrow. Got some Saw marathon shorts that are inside out at the minute, but they've got pockets on them and looped bands like on the front, and so you can put your gels in. Got my Morton gels set up that I'll be putting in my bands, and then I'll be doing an emergency kit bag with all my stuff in for after, like some warm clothes and that. I've then got some new Saw pants that are that brand new, they're still in packet, so I'll just open them now. Yeah, some new Saw pants, because I wore some shorts the other week and unfortunately I got a little bit of chafe. And then I've also got some Saw socks as well that again are still in packet, because I actually like wearing new stuff, so I save it for marathon day and then it gets just thrown into rotation. And then obviously my vest that'll eventually have two numbers put on it. But yeah, just get my kit ready for the marathon tomorrow. We have managed to order food, and we've ordered from a pasta place that does vegan pasta, because Naomi's dairy free selectively. But yeah, I'll carry on doing this now because I'm a little bit less bored. As you can tell, it's realistic. and my pants are on the outside of my shorts, but I think I've got everything, and there's a lot of it that's going to fit in that bag. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail, and all that. Game you playing, Naomi?
Sims.
How it actually looks now that I've condensed it all and made sure that it's not a trip hazard or an health and safety risk in the hotel room. Got my racing shoes in my bag as well, just so that I'm not travelling in them and ruining them on the gravel before we even set foot on the line. So there will be fresh kicks. And then these that have definitely been under my mum's bed for ages. I definitely didn't buy them a couple of weeks ago.
Hi. Morning.
Just on his way to Waterloo East for the train to go to Blackheath. Free travel if you're a marathon runner. All you gotta do is show your bib.
Stop flashing in the streets of London.
Naomi's got a porridge
I made last night's takeaway.
in last night's takeaway tub, so
Tastes like pasta. Dad's filming now as well because he feels left out.
but yeah, see you in a bit when we're closer to the start line.
Right, we'll see you off here then. Have a good one.
Toilet queue. Just got to Blackheath, got off the train, following the sea of people to the start line, or start area, and then eventually the start line. It's like a swarm.
Come on, Gary!
Here he is.
Go on, how'd you get on, Birdie?
So massive PB today, 2:31.54. Very happy with that. Been hard work since Christmas, but we've all stuck together, and we've all done well. How do you feel?
Feel alright, so just finished London Marathon, 2:29.55 for me. We're just looking for Gary Briscoe, skinny legs.
Must have fell down a grate.
Yeah, he might have fallen down a grate somewhere, but we're just waiting for him. Hopefully he finishes or comes through sometime soon. We've got him on tracker at 2:36 at finishing, so yeah, we're just waiting for his body to make it somewhere down this finishing funnel. A lot of others finishing London Marathon that we've seen, a lot of trackers. I went for halfway in like 1:13.30. Feel like delirious now, bit dizzy, got fully changed, but yeah, enjoyed it. London Marathon. Ran for halfway, 1:13.30. Felt really comfortable that first half, and enough in the tank to keep a sub 2:30 in the bag. Don't get any better than London Marathon. Like atmosphere, constant noise all the way around. Had a little bit of rainy drizzle today, but yeah, I'll as soon as emotions stop, do a full race review and a little bit of recap later. But yeah, enjoyed it.
Did they get a
TV?
On telly, so?
Yeah, you're on telly, lad.
Look at Rambles.
Go on, Naomi!
Just walking up to see Naomi. She has just finished, but I'm not going to steal her thunder and tell her her time, but I'm just walking up to her baggage tent lorry to hopefully catch her.
How'd you go,
But yeah, I'll catch you in a bit.
Did it? How did you do?
How'd you get on?
All right, thank you.
What time did you get?
2:58,
2:57.
2:57:13, maybe. You're right.
So it's just like bodies everywhere. Just a sea of bodies up. So collected Naomi, and now we're making the hobble to go and find my mum and dad.
By another 10 minutes. By 10 minutes.
She's just on phone to her mum to tell her how well she's done.
Yeah, I did really.
Birdie.
So Birdie after you, so Gary.
Yeah,
I think it was Nathan as well.
yeah. Great Michael Gray and Dave Hanks.
I didn't.
I saw a Boston Terrier. Oh dear. I saw a Boston Terrier.
Did you? You didn't stop, did you? All right.
I loved him. I ran the entire time.
The long walk back to the hotel. It's about a mile for us to walk back.
Was the line long?
Very slow, and some sadistic individual decided that we had to go up some steps to get on the bridge that we're currently walking on, that's near the London Eye. So yeah, not great, but that's marathon running for you. Mum and dad, as soon as we crossed the line, they said to us, well, we've done about 5 mile walking today, which yeah, it's great, isn't it? Not eaten anything as yet, but going to refuel as soon as my stomach feels like it can handle it. But yeah, gels seemed to work quite well today. Didn't need to throw up or make a trip to the toilet or anything like that. Probably best marathon on paper that I've ever run in terms of pace, so it felt like that at least anyway. But God knows, it weren't quicker than my PB, but yeah, that's marathon running. Enjoyed it. I'll be back again Berlin in September. Rest and recover, race review, all that. Look at where I could have gone better. But yeah, London Marathon makes you feel on top of the world. We're still walking.
It's been hours.
Yeah, it's been like an hour since we finished. Or something, well, it's been an hour and a half actually, but still walking very slow. It's only a mile as well. Sad thing is, if I didn't stop running, I'd have been fine. I'd have been able to walk this, run this little bit, but you know how it is. Back at the hotel, took us about an hour and a half or something like that, but steady away. I'm gonna sit down for a bit and then jump in shower. Oh, legs are hurting now, but don't you just love this pain after a marathon?